filming a favorites video. It has been a while since I filmed a favorites video. The last one I filmed was in June or July, so I'll leave that linked here if you guys want to check that out. I also have a favorites playlist from all of the favorites that I've done. I used to do them more monthly than I do now, so it's been a while. I hadn't had the urge for a while to film a favorites video. I just hadn't felt like I had enough things to share with you guys. But over the past couple of months here, I've accumulated a bunch of products that I've really been enjoying. And I also have some things like music and TV show, video type things that I've been loving, as well as a little bit of clothing stuff. So I thought I would go ahead and share with you guys some of the things that I've been loving recently. So this is more of a current favorites. That's a kind of a conglomeration of the last few months. I've got some hair care, skincare, makeup, all of that variety of stuff in here as well. So I thought I would go ahead and share with you guys some of the things that I would highly recommend that I've tried out recently. I was originally planning on doing a fails with this as well, but I recently did a video where I mentioned a bunch of products that I regretted buying, so I will leave that linked here for you guys if you want to check that out as well. If you're interested in some of the things that I haven't liked recently, you can check that out there. So I'm going to start with makeup products first. The very first thing that I have are two eyeshadow palettes. The first one is a Makeup Geek palette. This was the MannyMUA palette. I know that you can't actually get this anymore, but this one has a lot of shadows that are their typical shadows and then some that are very similar to ones that they already have out. This palette is a 9 shadow palette that has foils as well as some of their typical mattes and things like that. So this is the palette itself. This is a wonderful palette. I spent forever trying to get this one, like it was on waitlist and things like that. I didn't have a lot of Makeup Geek shadows when I bought this, but I'm really glad to have this one because this is a great travel palette. So it's got some more intense shadows. This one down here is Insomnia, which is a pressed pigment version of their actual shadow. So they have the regular pigment, that's a loose pigment. So this one is a duochrome shadow. It's a really pretty like burgundy green duochrome. I haven't worn this one too many times, but it is gorgeous. It's really the main reason that I wanted this palette was just that shadow alone. It has these mattes here. So this is Sora and Frappe. I think Frappe is one that they have all the time. Sora is very similar to some of the other ones that they have. It's just like a warm light brown crease color. This is probably my favorite out of this palette. This is Luna, which is really similar to, I think, Grandstand maybe, but it's just like a really pretty shimmery rose gold color. That one is the one that I wear the most probably. And it's just like this really pretty color. This one is gorgeous all over the lid and blended out into the crease. Honestly, like that's a one shadow look for me. I do tend to, if I'm putting a little bit more effort in, mix these in as well. But this is gorgeous. This is just such a fantastic travel palette. So I would recommend some of these colors or Makeup Geek in general if you haven't tried them out. But this palette in particular is just a wonderful palette to have. I'm really glad that I picked it up and I've started using it more again because it's a really great palette. The other one that's a little bit newer to my collection is this one from Revolution or Makeup Revolution. This is their Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade palette. So this is the one that's meant to be a dupe of the Kat Von D one. I know that there was controversy this past week. Kat Von D called them out on it, and so she just called them out on copying them. But this is a really, really good palette for a really inexpensive price. I've been kind of going back and forth between whether I should buy the Kat Von D one or not, and then one day I had a really bad day, so I did a little bit of retail therapy and figured this was on sale. It was like buy one, get one half off or something for Makeup Revolution, so I picked this one up. This one is a really good matte palette. It is a little bit more powdery and chalky than I'm sure Kat Von D's is, but I'm really happy with it for the price. So like this color here is the main reason that I really liked it. It's just this warm brown shade that looks beautiful in the crease. So it's this one right here. It's beautiful in the crease. Honestly, the only eye look that I've really done with this palette is this all over the lid, this in the crease, and this in the outer corner. But that is just a great neutral, really quick look, and I love the way that it looks on my eyes with the warm tones. So I've really been enjoying this palette. It was only like $15 or something like that. Plus Makeup Revolution, you can use the $3.50 off coupon at Ulta because they count it as drugstore. So this I've really been loving. And with that, the eyeliner that I've been enjoying wearing is this green one. It's from NYX. It is the Tropical Green eyeliner and their NYX Slide On Glide On eye pencil. I should really probably get a new one of this because I've had this one forever. But it's such a pretty color. It's like this green that makes my eyes pop, but it's still dark enough that it defines my eyes and it's not too crazy or anything like that. So I really enjoy this. I tried to use this up in a Project Use It Up like 2 years ago, and I obviously didn't get done with it, but I really enjoyed this with this look because this is so matte and neutral that this just works as something to give it a little bit extra. The next makeup product I know a bunch of people have been talking about, but these are the Wet n Wild Megalast Liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks. I am not a big liquid lipstick person. They just don't tend to work for me. They tend to dry out my lips. They make them look really gross, and I just don't like them. I've only tried out these and the Jouer ones that I've really liked. So these I actually have in 3 different colors because I bought it and I liked it so much. So the one that I wear the most that's on my lips today, this is Rebel Rose, which is just a really pretty mauvey pink color. So I'll swatch these all for you. So that's that. The other one that's probably my other favorite is Give Me Mocha. This is a little darker than I tend to go, but it's still really pretty on the lips. It's still neutral. That's Give Me Mocha, is that what I said? Yeah, Give Me Mocha. And then the last one that I haven't worn too often, but I really like it for a berry, considering I don't wear very often. This is Berry Recognize. So it's a pretty berry color without being like crazy dark, I guess, but it is obviously a berry tone. So these are really nice because they don't over dry my lips. I like them. They stay on pretty well. They dry down to a matte finish without being crazy drying or making my lips look terrible. So these are less than $6. I think they're $5.99. So if you haven't checked these out, I would highly recommend them. They dry down really nice. They stay on really nicely. They're pretty easy to apply and I don't hate having them on. So I've been wearing the Rebel Rose pretty much every day. That's been my go-to. So I really enjoy these. My last lip product that's not actually a lipstick product is this Nivea Lip Butter in Raspberry Rose Kiss. I just finished mine off of this and this is probably my favorite lip product ever. I've gone through 2 of these total and I love them. And then I went to go back and repurchase after I finished off my last one thinking, oh, I'll go find them easily. And they don't have them anywhere anymore. They discontinued them. So I actually had to buy this one off of Amazon and it was like $5. If you have any recommendations, if you've used these before and you know that you like these, if you have any recommendations for ones that are similar that you would say I should pick up, let me know. I don't love the EOS ones because I don't feel like they're moisturizing enough, but this one I feel like really moisturizes and stays on. I actually just decluttered the Smith's one because I felt like that one, it was just like Vaseline and it didn't do anything to really moisturize. So if you have recommendations and you know you've liked this one in the past, let me know that please because I'm so sad. Like obviously this will take me a while to get through, but then they're gone. They're discontinued, so I can't pick them up anymore. So if you have a recommendation, let me know that in the comments down below. All right, next up I have 2 skincare products that I've really been enjoying recently. So one was sent to me from Skindinavia. This is the Skindinavia Post Makeup Recovery Spray. So this is supposed to help with breakouts. It's supposed to have things that help with moisture and then help kind of clear your pores almost. So this I put on after I remove my makeup. I absolutely love this. I feel like this does help my skin feel a lot softer. I have not been breaking out nearly as much recently, and I think that's a combo of this and then another product I'm going to mention just in a second. But I absolutely love this. I think that this is great. It feels really nice, and I love Skindinavia as a brand. My favorite makeup primer and setting spray come from Skindinavia. I got them from Octoly this summer, and they were amazing. I need to repurchase them. But I do think that this helps. So if you guys haven't checked it out, this is new. I think it just came out in February. I think I'm going to repurchase this once I'm done with this one because I do like this step. It cools my skin, it feels nice, and I do feel like my skin is a lot softer when I use it. The other thing that I think has been helping keep my skin a little bit clearer recently is this from the Body Shop. My sister got this in a set for me for Christmas. This is the Body Shop Tea Tree Anti-Imperfection Daily Solution. And so this I just use as kind of a serum in the daytime. So it has tea tree in it, which is supposed to help with blemishes. I put it on and then I put on my moisturizer over top of it. So mine is actually almost gone. It's down here around the label area. I really have been enjoying this. It's not super strong so that it dries out my skin like crazy, but it does help kind of keep the acne at bay. So I actually just ordered a couple more of these from the Body Shop website because they have a 40% off sale and free shipping. So I also ordered a cleansing balm to try out because somebody had wanted me to try that out from my cleansing balm review that I did a few videos back. But this I really, really like. So if you like tea tree, I would recommend checking this out, especially if you have really acne prone skin. I do feel like these 2 things in combination with my skincare routine have been really helping keep my skin a lot clearer. If you guys are interested in checking out my skincare routine, somebody requested a video, so I think I'm going to try to film that this weekend. But if you guys are interested in that, leave me a comment down below telling me that that's something you want to see, because I would be interested in doing that. I haven't done one in a really long time. So let me know in the comments if you're interested. The last 2 like cosmetic-y type things that I'm going to mention are 2 hair care products. So the first one is this L'Oreal Everpure sulfate-free 10-in-1 elixir. This I actually got from Influencer along with a shampoo and conditioner for this line, and I absolutely love this. I feel like it detangles my hair a lot better than the leave-in conditioner I've been using. I feel like my hair is a lot softer when I use it. It doesn't smell like my favorite smell ever, but I do feel like this does a really good job of making my hair feel really nice and soft and shiny. And so this I'm about a third done with, and I will probably go repurchase this. I'm trying to use up another leave-in conditioner that I have first before I finish this off, but I absolutely have been loving this. So it does really help make my hair feel so much nicer. And kind of to go along with that is another leave-in conditioner type product. I guess it's not a leave-in conditioner, but it's similar. This is the generic value product Silk Remedy, which is supposed to be comparable to the Cheese Silk Infusion. I've never used that before, but I don't like to spend a ton of money on my hair care products. This is only like $10 at Sally's Beauty, and I feel like my hair feels super soft and nice and a lot shinier when I use this. So I know that it's generic and whatever, but I've been really happy with this. These two together have been awesome. I've really been enjoying these two together. So I would recommend these two, and they're both more affordable products, so they're nice on the wallet, which I am always happy with. Speaking of being nice on the wallet, recently I rejoined a gym. I'd been a member of a gym for a while and I hadn't been using it, but then I finally joined with a friend from work, and we've been going a lot more frequently. So because of that, I always like to have really cute workout clothes, but I don't like to pay a lot for them. So my trick has been going to Old Navy or buying Old Navy stuff online. Old Navy constantly has sales on their workout clothes, and they have some really cute workout clothes. So I want to share with you guys some of my favorite leggings that I picked up from there recently. They have a 50% off sale right now, so I actually bought a few more things. I got 6 items for $50 yesterday, so I bought 4 more pairs of leggings, I think, and 2 shirts, and I was able to get that for just over $50. So they had a 50% off sale plus 30% off if you sign up for their email. So I would highly recommend you checking out Old Navy if you like really inexpensive workout clothes, and they last a pretty long time for me. I still have some stuff from a few years ago. Granted, I wasn't going all the time then, but it's held up fairly well. So some of my favorite leggings that I've gotten recently, I'm getting makeup all over these, but whatever. So these are some just running leggings that say run, rest, repeat, and these are super comfortable. They're just basic black ones. They do have like a little zipper in the back, which is nice. And these are like a medium high rise, so they don't go too high that they're uncomfortable for me. I did get one pair from Old Navy that are like almost to my belly button, and those are kind of uncomfortable for me. They're not my favorite, but most of the ones that I've gotten, I've been really happy with. This pair is just like this really cute purple pair that, again, these are kind of like the mid-rise, so they don't go too high. And the ones that I've been loving recently, they have kind of this mesh paneling, so that it's just a little something extra for them. I've really been liking that, and it's just a fun purple design, so I've really been enjoying those. And then my absolute favorite pair that I actually bought a second pair of because I like them so much are these. So these go a little bit higher on the belly button than the other ones do, but they're just basic black, and they have this mesh paneling as well. And I love these. These are my absolute favorite as of lately. So they just have like this mesh paneling. So it's just a little something extra and fun on them. So they're not just like basic black leggings. They're just a little bit more. So I've really been enjoying those. They're super comfortable. They were like less than $10. So if you're looking for cheap workout clothes, I highly recommend Old Navy. I feel like they are pretty good quality. They always have sales. Never buy Old Navy stuff for full price because there's always a sale going on. So those have been my favorite workout clothes recently, and I've been really enjoying them. I have so many pairs of workout clothes right now from Old Navy just because they're so good and they have so many cute styles. So I would highly recommend checking them out if you're looking. Okay, so that's it for physical products. The last couple things I'm going to talk about are music items. So the first band that I've really been enjoying is a band called AJR. They were one that I'd heard of a little bit, but then they opened up for Ingrid Michaelson, who's one of my favorite singers, and I almost enjoyed them better than her for their actual concert. They put on an amazing show. Like, they are just so fun to watch. They have so much energy. They have really good crowd involvement. I really enjoyed them. They did a tour recently where they didn't come close to us again, but if they come anywhere near us, I'm definitely going. Like, they're so amazing to watch in concert. I'd listened to them a little bit, but once I saw them in concert, I started listening to a ton of their songs, a bunch. So my favorites are Pitchfork Kids, which is off their original album, and then on their newest EP, they have a couple of songs. Weak is the one that's been getting a little bit more famous and got onto the Billboard charts, but my absolute favorites are Come Hang Out and I'm Not Famous. So if you guys are interested in them, they are on Spotify. They do a lot of their stuff in their living room, which I think is really neat, and they do a lot of fun things with sampling and things like that. They're just really fun to watch. I don't know that I would have listened to them had I not seen them in concert, but I just love their music now. And then the other one that I've really been enjoying is Jon Bellion, who is a singer who's become more famous recently with All Time Low, but his whole album, The Human Condition, I've really been enjoying. I really like the song Guillotine. That's probably my absolute favorite from him, and he just has catchy songs, I feel like. And then along those lines of music, I've been listening to a lot of musicals recently. I love musicals all the time, but it's been a while since I've heard new ones that I really enjoyed. So the ones that I've been really liking recently are Hamilton, which everybody was obsessed with this summer. I know that it's, you know, crazy popular right now, but it is really, really good. And I think a huge part of that is Lin-Manuel Miranda, who's the creator, and he was starred as Hamilton when it first started on Broadway. He's super charismatic and just fun to watch. So I got kind of pulled into seeing more about him on YouTube and watching more and things like that. And he's just a really fun person that I think drives it. And he's a lot of the reason that people really enjoy it, but it's got great music. I really, really like. The musical Waitress, which was written by Sarah Bareilles, is really good as well. That's one that I don't love everything on the album, but there's a lot of songs that I really, really enjoy that almost make me tear up every time I listen to them. And then most recently I started listening to Dear Evan Hansen, which has become really popular. All of them have fantastic soundtracks. All of them are on Spotify if you listen to Spotify. They're really great albums. I really like all of them. If you're into musical theater, check those out. I've really been enjoying those. Alright, so I think that is it for my favorites video. I would love to know if you guys have any thoughts on any of these products, or if there's been anything you've been loving recently that you would highly recommend. Let me know that down below in the comments. I would love to check out those things that you guys are interested in. I feel like I probably forgot some stuff, but I filmed this about 3 times now and it kept having technical difficulties, so I probably forgot stuff. That happens. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one.